Hello everyone, this is Pat Nat coming to you with another Cakecore Factions video. Let's go right into the beef, okay? Because we got a lot of stuff going on today. We got some battles happening. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but that's gonna happen sometime. But a lot of this episode is just gonna be showing stuff that's been going on the faction server. So I made this chicken grinder, which was in the last episode, but I didn't explain how it works. So just to very simply talk about it, there's a bunch of chickens in here. They're gonna lay eggs, and then when an egg gets inside this hopper, just like that, just as you saw. That activates this comparator, which activates this repeater, which, I don't know what the heck this thing is called. It's like a lock of some sort. I don't know, but basically this thing gets powered, and because there's two repeaters at different levels, it's never going to get powered excessively. It's going to stay powered for a little bit, which helps this machine from breaking. There's a lot of less compact, or more compact designs out there that don't have this fix, where sometimes the lava will just end up lingering out. This fix right here makes it so that it's basically solid. It makes it more solid. And then the redstone simply goes up here to this dispenser, which dispenses lava, and then it quickly dispenses back, takes lava back, and then it also powers up this dispenser, which will shoot any eggs that have fallen inside. So basically, as eggs are getting shot into here, lava's also burning any chickens that have grown up, and they turn into cooked chicken like that. You see there's no grown-ups there, but if there were a grown-up chicken, it would get caught by the lava, and then they would fall into here, which is why we have so many feathers and so many cooked chicken. This is extremely helpful. We never have to worry about feathers for arrows and stuff like that, so that's good. Over here I've got an automatic pumpkin farm. That's not extremely useful, but the design's also pretty simple. This observer is observing this pumpkin stem, and whenever this pumpkin stem grows something, then the observer catches it, because observers now can catch stems, and I think that's new to 1.13. Basically, that'll extend these pistons, break it, and make them fall in the water. Not very efficient, as you can see, a lot of them get stuck right there, but efficiency doesn't matter so much when you're AFKing a lot anyway, so we already have a couple stacks of pumpkins, but keep in mind, our currency is carved pumpkins, which means I can't simply take these over to the bank. First, I have to launder them. I mean, carve them to make them worth anything. And at that point, you might as well just carve these ones, right? Because you'll get more from this. So, yeah, it's not extremely useful, but if we do ever just don't want to wait for any of these pumpkins to grow, even though they grow relatively fast, then we can resort to that. Anyway, over here, we've got a lot of brewing sands. Dancer and Bombastic have been on the brewing duty. I have actually recently made some invis potions, which is good because we've been having some invisibility problems from red team over there. Maybe there was a battle in the last episode, I don't remember, but there'll definitely be a battle in this episode. Heck, I'll show it right now, alright? This is going to be the ultimate battle of invis, okay? Okay. Wow, that was cool, exciting. So moving on, actually, before I do move on, there's more context. After that fight, I was like, hey, why don't we do a planned non-invis fight? And he said, okay, so we did that. So I'll show that now. All right, let's go to 0-0. Or where else should we fight? Where do you want to fight? I want to find, like, you know, terrain where we don't have like traps and stuff like that. Oh, dude, we can fight in the end. You want to fight in the end?
You know what? I need some dragon breath anyway.
Well, that's not what I meant. I mean, gotta respawn the dragon to get dragon breath. Unless you just happen to have those crystals on you, then.
This was totally planned.
I have trouble, like, getting to 100 and stuff. That's weird. Why is yours white? Is mine white?
No.
Okay, never mind.
I can actually see the progress on the block that you're breaking, though.
Yeah, me too. I can see yours, except yours is white for me. Not black. Do you see white? Do you see me breaking white?
Yeah, I mean, like, the breaking texture is both black and white. I'm guessing it's the angle you're looking at.
but it gets like negative, not like some of the pixels.
Well, I don't think I'm getting that problem.
All right, never mind. Whatever, screw you. So let's head to the middle of 0-0 then, or
The middle of 0. Let's go.
Yeah. That's gonna be kind of hard with player collision, but let's try.
It's okay. I only have 5 gravel. I'll be sure to use it.
Okay, never mind. I guess I do have blocks. If you only have 5 gravel, I definitely have blocks. Do you want to like take a 5-second base building or something like that, or wall building, defense building? Do you want to get blocks?
I'll just break this endstone with the remaining dirt. There we go. My pick broke. 4 endstone, 5 gravel. I'm prepared.
Okay. Do you want to like build defenses or something? Also, just as a ground rule,
I'm
obviously,
ready.
none of us are going inside the end portal, right? We're staying in the end?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm recording. I'll do a small little intro thing. Guys, I'm here with spotters, and we're gonna fight. So, you ready?
No, yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Is that invis particles?
No.
Oh, gosh. That must be speed or strength. Oof. That's gonna be hard to compete with. Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Set. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Just arrange my hotbar. Okay. Ready, set, go.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. I was thinking of throwing out the gravel like a fake flash, like when people throw out their pistols in CS:GO.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that my mind would be intricate enough to fall for that.
You just quickly look away. A second there. Ooh, nice punch bow.
Yeah. So you know you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. Give me a second to rejuvenate and not look at Enderman. I should have brought a carved pumpkin with me. Darn it. We could have done a carved pumpkin fight.
You're not shooting me. Stop. Ow.
I'm getting some shots on you. You're a speedy little man. Oh, hi. No. No.
My minion's at work.
Doggone it! Oh, dang. You got me. 6 health.
3. Yeah.
I still feel gypped with that freaking harm potion kill. Now the scores are even. Shaking my head.
It's okay. I'll sacrifice myself. You can just kill me without any armor on.
Freaking whose idea was it to do the match in the end? Because one of the that Enderman man, I don't know how much you're paying him, but he was not letting me get a single hit on you.
But he's definitely getting a raise.
How many how many pumpkins was the base value?
Originally I was paying him a pumpkin a month.
Gotcha. Too little.
Thinking of raising it to a pumpkin 2 months.
I mean, it makes you wonder what he's gonna do with all those pumpkins. Endermen hate pumpkins.
I said I'm raising the. I said I was raising it. I didn't say I was raising the value.
Hi. Would you like to be punched
How about
off?
the amount of time?
Oh well, that did the trick anyway.
Infinity Power 5 Unbreaking 3 Punch 2.
Oh, that's about the gist of it, yeah. Alright, well, GG spotters. I'm glad I got the last hit, and yeah, so we just did a little planned fight, because we did like invis fights, and I was like, yo, we should do some non-invis fight, and then we did that, and spotters played dirty, so that's gonna do it. Have fun with the rest of the video, that's what I'll say. Also, goodbye to spotters viewers. I can't wait until this exact clip gets put on YouTube, because he's gonna edit it together into a video, and it's all gonna be Gucci. Okay, cool. So Spotters was playing dirty. He brought an Enderman on his team. So clearly that was a foul. We'll make sure to count that in the scores total. All right. Hey, it's getting night, so why don't I head over to this new place, which wasn't here last time. This is the Barracks. And if you don't know what a barracks is, it's basically a armory, kind of a place for soldiers to sleep. It's hard to explain. You could do your own research if you want, but a place for soldiers to sleep and get ready to attack at the sound of one horn or something like that. You know, just basically they can get up, gear up, and fight. That's the idea of a barracks. And over here we've got some furnaces, we got some backup weapons in some of these chests. It's not extremely well stocked. Obviously there's a lot of crappy stuff in there. Hopefully we can get it geared up more, maybe not, but we also have furnaces over here if you want to quickly smelt some stuff. I just smelted some iron. I'm declaring this my room, even though I don't have a sign up yet. I'll do this my room, and then if you head upstairs, the roof is just flat for now, but this is actually going to be another story where we'll each have our own respective rooms. It's a long rectangle long. So if we want to decorate our own rooms, we can. I know this is about war and stuff like that, but hey, if anyone feels the need to decorate the rooms, they can. Real talk, my teammates are bombastic and dancer, so that's not happening. But my room will get decorated, and then I'm gonna build this up a little bit. I want it to keep it a relatively flat roof still. So I'm thinking about doing some like castle arches on the roof. I did a Google search of barracks, and to my surprise, just searching the word barracks, there's like one page of pictures that show up. I have no idea why. I've never seen so little pictures for such a. I mean, it's not extremely well known, but it's not like not well known. You know, it's not a mystery. You know, I'm not searching about some old Aztec routine or something like that. You know, this is it's an actual thing that happened for a lot of people. But if you search like medieval barracks and stuff like that, then more results come up, even some that were built in Minecraft. So I drew a little bit of inspiration from those, and I saw a lot of them with like castle what is it called, arches? I don't know what it's called at the top, the castle battlement things on the roof, and I thought that would look cool. Of course, we don't have a lot of blocks, so I'm gonna do it with stone brick, and it might look a little bit out of the ordinary having the andesite in the bottom, but I think ultimately it'll look pretty cool, just maybe a little bit pinkish because we're using jungle wood. But yeah, it's turning out nice. Yeah, I want a good mix of oak and jungle wood, so the jungle wood stairs make out the walls. This like stair design for the wall is something I've been really into lately. I actually found out, I first tested it out in the what's it called? The Skyblock on the SMP server, and I continued it because I liked it a lot. Then we got some jungle wood here too, just to break it apart more. Didn't think we needed windows. It's probably not very safe. If we do windows, I could do like small stair windows. Like I don't think I'd put glass in the barracks, right? I kind of imagine having like chain windows like we did over there, which we could do, but we could also do like tiny little stair holes. We'll see. If we do on windows, then like I said, the season, I might not have said this actually, but the season's not going to end, or is going to end pretty soon here. In 2 more weeks. September 1st is going to be the start of Season 2, so this is going to end on August 31st. That's official, by the way, before we're like, okay, if no one really likes it, then we can end it earlier. But turns out people like it, so that's good. Moving on to other stuff, I've been beautifying more bridges and stuff like that, made these arches around all of them, which is pretty cool. There's also Village Breeder over here that Dancer made. Dancer found 2 zombie villagers and then cured them and brought them in. And then they died because he left the roof unlit. So I relit the roof, and then I found another zombie villager, then Bombastic found one, and we got them both in here. They're not breeding yet, because it turns out this design, it doesn't exactly work. I think the problem is you need 5 spaces of outside blocks, and then 5 spaces of inside blocks. So I tried taking out this and stuff like that, but then the problem is you go out here and immediately there's another block, so I don't think that counts as outside. So I don't know. We're gonna have to adjust that, by the way. But we do have the 2 villagers, which is the hard part, and it's seemingly extremely safe. So I don't think there's any way for those villagers to die. And soon with those villagers we can make an iron golem farm. If we can get 10 villagers, then we can do that. Again, by then, might not matter too much with the server ending. We'll see. We're just doing our best here. These brewing sands, I'll probably move over to the barracks at some point. I'd like to kind of get this hub out of the way. Next to the beacon. It's just kind of annoying too with the beacon barriers and stuff like that. I'd rather not spend so much time over there. I can understand the farms being here and stuff like that, but ideally, everything would get moved to the barracks, and there wouldn't be a need for that place over there. Just because the barracks are also closer to the other person's base and 0-0. So if you just die immediately and you're not ready to truce yet, you wake up, you get some gear, grab some armor from these armor stands that might be stocked eventually. Who knows? Iron is an incredibly valuable resource right now. And then you head out, go down this bridge, go over to that bridge, and eventually you'll get over to 0-0 where the other 2 towers are. Now you might be wondering, what is this banner right here? Well, I'm trying something interesting that might not be extremely useful, but its concept is cool, and the opportunity to do it was too tempting to not do it, if that makes sense. Earlier I was shearing some wool, and that's because with this wool you can make banners, and with the banners you can make camouflage. Ooh, what? Is that so? Yes, that is true. Now a lot of people think, like, you know, camouflage should be brown, green, and gray and stuff like that. However, on Minecraft, the biggest sign of a player, especially in this SCP where there's no diamonds, is going to be white iron armor, right? So if I'm putting banners behind some trees and stuff like that, and other barricades, like I got one right here, I could try putting another one over here, if I can just eat so I can sprint. If I put it like right by this tree, right, then we just might startle a few people. Oop, don't want it to be that way though, we don't want to show the stick. Not that it matters too much, but yeah, I figured, you know, this might not be extremely useful, but every once in a while, like you're in UHCs and stuff like that, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's a player. Oh no, it's just a sheep, or it's just a birch tree. I was like, you know, it might be cool to have some white camouflage around here, mainly because I'm not really going to get when am I going to have another opportunity to make camouflage, you know? So this might not be extremely practical, but hey, any advantage we could possibly get is something we can definitely have, especially when the kills are this close to each other, 43 to 42. Right now, the deaths are the ultimate determining factor, but we don't know what deaths everyone has. I think that's like one of the coolest decisions we made for this server yet, was making sure that the deaths are hidden, so that way there's still some mystery as to who's winning. So yeah, I think that's about everything that's been built, except for this AFK fish farm down here. And using this AFK fish farm, not right here, this is our nether wart farm because we've been making lots of potions. This AFK fish farm right here, really simple design. I found this design from Doc's channel, although, you know, with Doc, you never know if it's actually made by him or made by one of his pals. But basically, it's on his channel, you can check it out. It's very simple, and it's cool to do AFK fishing with. And you get lots of good books and bows and stuff like that. Because of that, I was able to get the Infinity Power 5 Unbreaking 3 Punch 2 bow, which I'm satisfied with. I think there's kind of a gentleman's rule going on with most of the people to not use flame. I think it's one of those things, like, if you do use flame, then the retaliation is going to be flame, and soon you're just going to have flame everywhere. Who knows? I don't know where it's going to go. But generally, we've been kind of having an attitude where people can work it out with the other team what kind of house rules they want to have and stuff, with fire aspect, invis, and flame and whatnot. Like Spotters and I, you know, we just did a coordinate fight without invis. So I think ultimately we could just work it out with each other. I don't think we need to make rules set in stone. I was also able to get a Sharpness 5 Unbreaking 3 axe, which is pretty cool. I'm not using that to break stuff because obviously I don't want to break it. And then I also have some relatively decent armor. Protection 4, Unbreaking 3 Thorns 2 chestplate, Projectile Protection 2 leggings, Projectile Protection 2 iron boots, and Projectile Protection 2 helmet. I'm still working on getting Unbreaking on them, and I have to obviously upgrade their armor stats. I don't think I need this much projectile protection, even though I certainly want some. This might be overdoing it. Maybe I should try to stick to bow fights in general too, which does kind of contradict with my Sharpness 5 but you know, it'll all work out. Also, I made a pathway here, right, and it's looking a little ugly right now. I tried out this farmland thing. Ultimately, it didn't work. Honestly, it looks cool. I'll show you guys real quick. It looks cool when it's that color. It blends in a lot nicer. When it's dark brown, it looks like there's piles of crap on the ground and stuff. And also there's the problem with people jumping, you know, when they land on it, like that might happen, they might get stuck in a block, and it might really screw them over when they're trying not to do stuff. So I try to like hide water and stuff like this with the slabs, and ultimately I think that design's gonna have to go away. But I do have this nice little pathway around here. I don't want to add like flowers or anything like that, because if you think like an army, people are like stomping over here all the time, right? There's not gonna be room for wildlife. I'd like to do like coarse dirt on the edges or even on the inside to make it just look more gritty and more used, more not maintained. And unfortunately, I think gravel is just too valuable of a resource to turn into coarse dirt, so I decided to abandon that idea as well. We'll figure something out to spice it up, but in the meantime, we do have this pathway over here. This is not supposed to look like this. It's supposed to be a little bit more cleaner. But yeah, it's going good. Battles are going good. Defenses are going good. Pretty soon, I'm pretty sure blue's gonna rise on top. All right, that's my prediction, and it's gonna be because of awesome builds and defenses and camouflage ideas like this, or it's gonna be because of bombastic. One of the two. Thank you guys for watching. I think it's gonna be it for this episode. Let me just check how long I've been recording. 10 minutes. And then I got others. Yeah, we'll be good. All right, we'll be good. We got plenty of stuff. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist, everyone's perspectives, and I will see you next time. So long.